Hey everybody, what is going on? This is Daryl, aka the D from the Simply Incredible podcast with right there.
Right here. I'm back here.
Who was that?
I'm raising my hand.
Who was that? Who's that back there?
Class.
Who was that?
This is Ricky.
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 And tonight, we'll try to make this pretty short. Hopefully, like
I don't know. It's a lot of stuff.
I'm thinking, dry short. I mean, like about half an hour.
Maybe not that long. I go through my stuff pretty quick.
I'm gonna mess it all up so it takes you longer.
Jeez Louise. Stop listening.
You know what? If you just had that bunny rabbit hat, you could be Louise.
I could. I wish she'd let me have
it. I didn't take a lot of pictures yesterday, so I'm tomorrow. I guess I gotta take some video, as I just never take video because I'm always looking for stuff at the actual conventions. But Ricky's going to do part of his. Then I'm going to do part of mine.
Okay.
I'm going to do all of mine, and then he still has more on top of that.
Why don't you just do yours and then I'll do mine?
Because I want it to be this way.
You gotta have it your way. Like,
hey, Fish, what is going on, my friend? How you doing? My Canadian brother.
Brother from another.
If you're on, say hello in the chat because it's always great to see and hear from people.
You gonna hang out so you can like say hi to the chat thing because I don't read that.
He illiterate and yet he gets comic books.
I'm not illiterate. Plus they got pictures, so what does it matter?
They got word bubbles.
Word bubbles.
Except for this one book. This literal one book that I'm pointing at. Okay, Ricky's going to go first, do part of it, and then I'm going to do mines.
Mines.
Yeah, it's all about mines.
Yeah, got to get mines.
I almost forgot that book. What was that thinking?
Hi, everybody. So, day 2 Heroes. We really didn't have a chance last night to do anything with stuff because we were exhausted. So, some of this is from today, some of it's from yesterday, but today was amazing. Yesterday morning, I went through and decided I was going to try to do like creators and stuff first. Go meet some artists, get some signatures. I did not get to as many people, nowhere near as many as I wanted to, unfortunately. I'm hoping maybe I can grab a few tomorrow if it's not as busy. But this first stack of stuff is went and talked to a few folks and got a few things. Always hit up Larry Hamill when I'm at a con that he's at. Finally got around to getting him to sign my one of my G.I. Joe number 21s. Got him to sign it to me, which I like doing that. I don't like getting books just signed. I think the creators really like the fact that you get it personalized because they know you're not just going to run out and throw it on eBay. And I also got him to sign my G.I. Joe number 1. See it
right. By the way,
there.
Good dude.
He is. He's amazing. Really like him. Mm-hmm. He is also doing a commission for me, which maybe we'll do another little small thing tomorrow on the way home, and I can show you this. But I'm getting a Snake Eyes commission from him, so that should be amazing.
That should be sick.
Yep. Got to go see Klaus Janson. Everybody, he's well known for being the inker and backing up a lot of great artists over the time. Frank Miller especially. But I really enjoy his actual artwork. So I think his inking brings a lot out to these folks. So one of my favorite books of all time, I finally got around to meeting him and getting him to sign Dark Knight Returns, which is amazing. You can't see the whole signature because I got a big first print sticker over top of this thing right now. But one of my favorite Captain America covers, I got him to sign that. Also got it personalized to me, which was amazing.
Okay, somebody said something and I can't see it way back here.
It says, "Hey, Shallows."
Huh? Shallow?
Oh, Shallows Eve?
Yeah,
No.
You want to write about the Shallow?
I got you.
What does it say?
It says Ella D.
Oh, hello. Just now discovered the channel. Hello.
Hey.
Welcome to the Simply Incredible podcast.
Yeah, I might change the name one day because I think that name kind of sucks. But anyway.
That's because you're not incredible.
I know. I'm amazing. So it should be the Simply Amazing podcast when I'm on it. Next book I'm showing is Daredevil 168 First Electra.
Great book.
Absolutely love this. I would love to get I would love to get Frank Miller to sign a lot of this stuff, but
Mhm.
I can never happen to be able to get to a con that he's at. So I was happy to get Kloss on it at least. Very awesome. I got, let's see. All right, so this one,
Oh. This
I'm a
hurt.
little upset, and
It
it's
hurt.
my fault. It hurts.
It hurt my soul when I saw
So, huge Batman and Spawn fan. So when Batman Spawn and War Devil came out, I got it first thing when it came out back in the day. I read it, loved it. A lot of folks don't know, but Klaus did pretty much all the artwork for this book. So really shows him stretching his artist talent, which I love. Happened to find this book at a thrift where Doug Moink, I can never pronounce his name, Chuck Dixon, and Alan Grant have signed this book, the other three creators, and did not have a Klaus Janson signature on it. So I got him to sign it for me, which was awesome. But he signed it in an ink pen, like one of those like silverish type wet pens. He says, "Hey, let this dry before you put it back in the bag and board." I'm like, all right, cool. I blew on it, walked around with it in my hand for a little while, thought it was dry, kind of tested a little bit, put it back in the bag, and that's what happens.
Immediate smear.
Immediate smear. So you've got two Best, Klaus, and then Parva J. Was very upset by that. But cool thing is I got to meet him and talk to him, and he's such a humble dude. Like I sat there and talked to him for quite a bit, and he was like thanking me over and over again that I was really like hyping him up how good of an actual artist he is. That too many people just give him props for being an inker, and I personally feel like inkers are artists too. They're not just tracers. They add so much depth and beauty to other people's artwork, and most of the time can draw just as well, if not better, to the people that they're working on their books. So huge shout out to you inkers out there, man.
Yep.
All right. Go over a little bit more, then I'll let Daryl take over. So
let me just echo what you just said, because if you don't have good inking, it can totally mess up what has been done.
Most definitely, because if an artist has a way he wants things to be done, and you go in and you just ink blot the crap out of everything, you can really lose all the subtleties of the art. It's pretty awful.
It's really, really true.
So I've been wanting to check out this book. It just came out here recently. Haven't made it to my LCS to pick it up. It's in my pull and hold, but we happen to be able to have Daniel Warren Johnson here at the con, and I have seen some of his work in Beta Ray Bill before. Thought it was pretty awesome. Didn't have a chance to pick it up when it came out, but I ended up getting the 1 through 4 graphic novel from him, and he was nice enough to give me pretty much a free remark and signature on the inside. That is just like a really cool, quick Beta Ray that he did, which I thought was amazing.
When he was doing that Beta Ray, should I put that back on there?
Yeah, it was crazy how quick he did it.
I just saw him, and when he was just I just saw him just like throwing some lines down.
Yep. And then when he was done, I was like, holy crap.
What is he doing?
Mm-hmm.
Then when he finished it, I was like, okay, that's pretty damn cool.
Yeah. That was amazing.
Don't show that one. I'm going to show and say what I did.
Okay.
So, because it'll give me one more thing to
So, and the other one that I was wanting to get from him was Do a Powerbomb. It's a new book that he's put out, and he happened to have his exclusive cover there and got him to sign it. So I was very, very happy about that. I actually can't wait to sit down and read this.
And that cover is really, really sweet.
So the cool thing about this cover is if you really start looking at all the characters out there, it's really, God, it's hard to see on here, but
yeah,
if y'all get a chance, pick this cover up. But if you start looking at all the characters in the background that's in the crowd, it's people from one of his previous books that he's done. Mm-hmm. And so kind of like it's a lot of little Easter eggs in there, which I think is pretty awesome.
Someone else pointed that book out to you.
Yeah.
And they said that he's got himself actually in it as well.
Yeah.
In that crowd.
So we ran into this guy, told him I loved his shirt because he was I'm so tired, I can't think straight.
But it was Murder
Falcon. Murder Falcon, yes.
Falcon.
So I told him I liked his Murder Falcon shirt. I've never seen anybody wearing one, and I thought that was a really awesome book that he had done. So he stopped and was talking, and he was like, "Yeah, he's here. He's down there at so and so. You need to go meet him." I'm like, "Crap! I didn't even know he was here." So if it hadn't been for running into this dude and talking to him about his shirt, never would have realized he was here, and I probably would have not gotten these books. It's super important in these cons, people, to like put yourself out there. If you're not like a social person, I'm not a big social butterfly. I never have been, but I've been trying to put myself out there more and like stopping people and being like, "Hey man, love your shirt, love your cosplay. You look awesome, whatever." Strike up conversations, because you end up not only meeting some really cool people, but you end up finding out about things in the hobby you didn't know anything about. So put yourself out there if you can. Next, thanks to Daryl over here, he introduced me to, which I'd heard of him and seen his art, but I'd never really paid a ton of attention to it. And I'm glad that he pointed him out that he was here. But Rob Rotanio, hopefully I'm saying that right. We went over because Daryl had gotten a Harley done on a blank cover from him years ago, and he wanted to check out and see what kind of new stuff he had. So walked by the table, and as soon as I walked up, I saw this. I was like, "Holy crap! I've got to have this." So Black Widow #1, it was a blank that he did a sketch cover of Taskmaster. It is absolutely gorgeous. This is probably the best Taskmaster I've ever seen done. Y'all need to go online, check this dude out. His progress since when he first started, from what Daryl was showing me, is just insane. So definitely check it out. Two more little things.
Save that one. Save
this one.
Yeah, because that's going to be the highlight.
Okay, well, can I do the back one?
Yes, you can do the back.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, folks, one more, then we'll switch over to Daryl. Bob Hall was there, and he did West Coast Avengers back in the day, and a bunch of other books from Marvel. I was thinking about getting a commission from him, but when we walked up to the table, he had some warm-up sketches done on these like 4x4 cards or whatever they are that he was doing in the airport when he was waiting to come to Heroes. And he was only selling these for $75.
Yeah.
And he hadn't signed them yet or anything. So I was just like, I think I really want one of those. And saw this Logan, and I said, "Man, that's absolutely gorgeous. I got to have it." So I got it. He signed it for me. And I'm extremely happy about it. Like, this con has been wonderful for me as far as like getting to talk to creators and getting commissions, getting original art stuff. That's where I'm kind of like starting to push my focus, is making the time to be able to talk to these people who have given me so much joy in my life. And I think it's really important, if you have a chance to do it. So, Daryl, you want to take over for a little bit?
Yeah, one thing I want to say about that one, I'm going to show that one back again, because just the story of him just saying, I just did this while I was just waiting for my airplane. And he had, about 7 or 8
Yeah,
of them?
about 7 or 8 of them.
And I was like, you're just sitting in the airport.
Yeah,
they just did a whole bunch of these. I was like, how awesome is that?
The man is super talented.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let me mention a few people. Fish, my guy, is here. Groovy Movie, what is up? G-Man, what is going on? How is everybody doing tonight? Mystery boxes. No, I'm going to pass on those.
What, mystery boxes?
Yeah.
You can get some cool stuff every once in a while.
What's going on? I just like knowing what I'm getting. Because I used to get mystery boxes, even though this shirt came from a mystery box. So there you go. All right. First off, the first thing I got when we first come into town.
Oh my God.
I jokingly picked this up, and I was like, you know what? I'm putting that in a bag and board. Free hotel coupons. Okay, that's my joke.
And the lady actually charged him $10 for it, so that's the joke.
That's the real joke.
Yeah.
One of the first things I picked up, and I was just like, it goes so well with my samurai penguin. It is Samurai Squirrel. I was like, oh yeah, Samurai Squirrel. It's just ridiculous, and I'm like, you know what?
It's so ridiculous.
And I'm like, you know what? It's going with my samurai penguin, which kind of goes with my samurai rabbit, aka Usagi.
Yeah.
I mean, when you think about it,
It's all pretty ridiculous.
The turtles, kind of samurai.
I guess.
So, we're slowly building an army of animals.
Animals that
samurai
can kick their
animals.
Yeah.
So, okay. He told you the great stories about the artists that he met and the sketches that he's gotten, and he still has one more that is absurd.
Yeah.
That's coming up, and I made him pull that back. But and this awesome blank cover here. It's pretty sick, right? Pretty sick because it's still blank. Daryl Banks, I was trying to get him to do something today, and he was backed up on his stuff. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to get a Green Lantern from him this time.
I'll draw one on there for you.
Yeah, that's not going to work.
Why not?
And I also was trying to get something from Amanda Connor, just a remark on something, and unfortunately, she also is too backed up to be able to hook a brother up.
Well, we should probably get him some Taco Bell, then it wouldn't be backed up anymore.
Get some of that Chinese we just ate.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Thank you, Japanese food.
That was Chinese.
That was Japanese.
I thought it was Chinese.
It's chicken teriyaki. That's Japanese.
All right. Because we've talked about. Okay, anyway. And back to the show. I went over to Aftershock because I really like a lot of the Aftershock titles. And I saw they had some metal covers. Metal covers. And this one right here is the one that really caught my eye. Maniac of New York. I hope you can really see how awesome this metal cover is. You got Jason Voorhees on there, or a Voorhees clone, maybe. We
haven't read it yet, so I'm not sure. I think it's supposed to be like a Jason-esque character. I don't think it's actually supposed to be him.
So I'm actually going to probably go over there and get the regular version too to read.
I'm going to read this one. What are you talking about? It's a metal cover. It's not like you're going to be able to damage it by reading it.
I don't know. I'm going to smack yourself in the head with it and see how structurally sound it is.
Yeah, I will put a pillow over your head in your sleep tonight.
But, this right here, I just thought that is awesome.
Yep.
And I always have a good time talking to the people over at Aftershock. They have a lot of good stuff. One of the first things I picked up from them back in the day was Animosity. And they had, again, another metal cover for that one. And it was only limited to 10 made. So I was like, the story was so good. If you haven't read Animosity, I highly recommend it. I believe it was 28 issues, maybe an annual thrown in there, maybe a free comic book day also. They also have the omnibus out, but I was like, I've already got the issues. I'm not paying $125 for that.
So you want me to read that one?
I'm sorry, who are you?
Yeah, I'm Ruby, best friend, all that.
No, but thanks for asking. But I'm probably gonna I might send this in to get it graded. I don't know if they'll do metal covers. I assume they would, just because I love it.
CBCS is there, so you can always ask them.
Fish, yes sir, still got mine. Yes, excellent. Friend Billy, he picked this up on Thursday, the day before the con.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, hey, man, I picked this up. If you want it, it's yours for the price I paid for it. So I went ahead and picked up Catwoman 83, this awesome cover by Adam Hughes. And one thing he made sure to point out to me, right here, she's holding that bloody skull over there. So I was like, that's pretty awesome. That is pretty awesome.
I need to see that. I haven't been up close to that yet.
There you go.
Thanks, bud.
Mm-hmm. Something I've been wanting for a while, just for the pure love and enjoyment of saying this, I now own the first appearance of You Go Girl. So, been wanting this for quite some time. It's got quite a glare rock in it. There we go. Now the glare's off. X-Force 116, first appearance of You Go Girl. A few other first appearances in here. Don't care about them. I want it You Go Girl. So there we go. I don't know what I'm going to look for now that I've got the first appearance of You Go Girl. So
your life's complete. You don't need to buy anything else.
It's pretty doggone pretty awesome right there. I'm just going to say.
Yeah.
Hey, G-Man, thank you so much for the super chat. I can get me a coffee and some good stuff. Thank you so much, G-Man. So much appreciated. This is something that Ricky's been getting lately, and he's got some of these over here as well. Not this particular one.
Which I should have snatched it when I saw it, but
Yeah.
I was trying to be a little thriftier than that, and it just didn't work out.
Look at the rest of his haul and see how thrifty he was.
Yeah.
But back in the day, they had the 3-packs of Marvel books, and I've got the 3-pack issues 1, 2, and 3 of Transformers. The still in package, the 3-pack. I saw that, and I was stunned that he didn't just oh, I want that one too, and I was like, okay,
I could have rolled them all into a deal. I wish I had, but it's okay. I'm happy you got it because that's really freaking sweet.
And the one thing I was thinking, it was like, hold on a second. It's 4 issues in the limited series, and they only put the first 3 in the pack. Like, come on, give me the 4th one. Come on, it's me.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure they were only doing 3-packs at that point. They hadn't gone to like 4-packs or 5-packs yet.
Mm-hmm.
So that's probably why it was done that way. But yeah, it would have been the perfect time to switch over to a 4-pack.
Yeah. So 1985, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah. So there we go. I had to get that. I had to get that. No Batman. Close, but not quite. Okay, and he was showing you Rob. I call him Retiano. He calls him Retano. I'm not sure. I know it's R-E-T.
I think it's Retiano. I think you're right.
Because there is an I in there. But anyway, about 5-6 years ago, I picked up this Detective Comics blank Harley Quinn sketch. And when I went over to his table, I saw this other book. And this to me really shows progress and amazing progress that he has made, because this is the new one that I picked up. Look at how good that looks. It's incredible. It's absolutely stunning. So, I mean, you put the two together, it's like, wow.
It's night and day, the difference. The first one's good.
Mm-hmm.
He is a great artist.
This one here is very good.
The new one is just outstanding.
But when you look at this, it's like, oh my gosh, it is gorgeous.
He's got a bright future coming ahead of him. He really does.
And I told him, I was like, when I see that, and when I saw it, I was like, I'm going to come back and get that. I think I'm sure he's like, yeah, I've heard that a million times.
Yeah.
But I was like,
I couldn't believe you didn't snap by it, because, I mean, you stood a chance of not coming back.
Yeah.
If like somebody else could have got that one for sure.
So I'm going to definitely go ahead and send this one into CBCS, get it graded and everything. For some reason, CGC is not here. I don't know why, but they are not. Oh, you know what? It's a live stream because we have a bot.
A bot?
A bot.
Are you deleting it?
Yeah.
What is it saying?
It's just got a lot of pictures. So we're going to block that user. So
I was gonna say, if it's Optimus Prime, you can let him stay on there.
Let's see here. I don't know. Oh, you know what? Big Lion Cat is in the chat. It was awesome to get to meet him and chat with him a little bit. That was so cool. BLC, man, I would love to have you on the channel sometime. If you want me on yours, we can talk comics and stuff. That would be awesome. Some collaboration. That'd be great. And today I met a couple that was right beside Bonafide Comics booth. And these are 2 books I really wanted for a little while, and now I got them. Greg Horn artwork, Harley Quinn. I did get some Harley. There we go.
Who would have thought?
Yeah, this awesome Harley Quinn, Margot Robbie cover, and picked up the Virgin one as well. So very happy to put those in the collection because I've been looking to get them, and I was like, you know what, we got it now. We got them now.
So lucky this is a PG-13 broadcast, or I would have just made some really rude jokes about your comments.
I got many. Okay, well, I still got 3 more. Okay. And this is my big book, literally. As a
hear me
kid,
sighing loudly over here.
I mean, you huffed so I almost got blown over. But this one right here is one of those that I really wanted because growing up, it's a huge part of my childhood. Super Friends Treasury Edition. So
You can hear the music from that show when you see that cover. It's amazing.
and
it brings you right back.
That kind of narrator with it too. Yeah.
Meanwhile, all justice.
So I had to get this when I saw it. I was like, yeah. I had 20 on it. He's like, I'll let you have it for 15. I'm like, sold.
I'm really digging the deals these people are giving us.
Yeah.
Show. I mean, you'll see prices on everything that we've got out here, and we didn't pay anywhere close on a lot of this stuff.
Which one should be my finale?
I think the one on the right.
This one?
Yes.
Okay. And this is one that goes with my Dark Phoenix saga. It's a much higher grade than the one I had. So I picked up X-Men 137, The Death of Phoenix.
That's a great book.
9.2.
I need to upgrade mine as well.
Mm-hmm. And Andy at Bonafide Comics. Again, if you go to a show and Andy from Bonafide is there, make that your first stop. Not just because he's a friend of ours, but because his prices consistently are the lowest in the room, and he consistently has some of the highest quality stuff.
Yep.
And again, I'm not saying that because he's a friend of mine. It just so happens to be true. So we saw so many books, similar grade, or in some cases,
exactly.
a half grade higher. And the half grade hires were so much, actually like a half grade lower, like a half grade lower.
What he had.
Yeah, they were trying to sell it for higher than his books. And I was like,
but he always has the best prices in the room.
And I don't know how he always gets those amazing books. He always has a huge supply of great books. So I had to get this. So that is awesome. Yeah, I mean that's Super Friends. That was a must. That was a must. Big Lion Cat. And the last one, speaking of cats, Superman. And my Superman's girlfriend, Lois Lane. Again, Andy had this, and he hooked me up with a heck of a deal on it. What is this? Issue 70? Yep, issue 70. Catwoman and Lois fighting. This is Catwoman's early appearance, very early.
Yeah, I believe so. I think it's
like
first cover appearance or first Silver Age cover appearance, something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. And this is one I was like, I've been wanting to get it, and I kept like, it's a little too much, it's a little too much. And Andy was like, you see that? Forget it. I'm gonna hook you up. And he hooked me up. So I know there's much of a glare on there, but such an amazing cover. We're kind of estimating this at 6 to 7.0, probably closer to 7. We're thinking. So that is awesome. Big Lion Cat's got that a 9.4 on that X-Men.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Good job, man.
That's pretty sweet. That is pretty sweet.
What issue is that? 30 what?
70.
70?
3070.
3070?
Yes.
Yeah, that is.
I know it's the first time they're fighting. I do know that. They had a cat fight.
Dang it. It's not saying on CLZ. I'll look on Keep It Right.
Let me take my glass. I'll be sure that actually is 70. Yep, that's 70.
It is.
Yep. Superman's girlfriend, Lois Lane. I forgot he can't read.
I can.
Big Lion Cat, how are you liking it? Liking the con so far, man? So much fun. It was great seeing him walking around.
That's right. First appearance of Catwoman in Silver Age.
First Silver Age Catwoman.
Yep.
So there you
That's
go.
what I was thinking, either cover or first actual appearance in Silver Age. But yeah,
Nice.
that's a great book, and that's one that I've always wanted as well. I just could never pull the trigger because of the price.
Yep. And
always a little more than I wanted to spend.
And he's got about 800 more books over here, some action figures.
We're gonna go quick. I'm not trying to do
poster.
Ooh,
And one 800-pound book that I had to tote around.
Yeah, it's pretty hefty. Hi guys, welcome back to me.
So, I mean, you can read too.
I have a hard time reading on a computer screen with my glasses the way that they are, so you might have to do the reading for me.
Then I gotta sneak around your big melon to get to
You
it.
should go right there.
All
A
right.
big melon.
Let's see. I mean,
Is a yeah. All right,
I'm broke. Yep.
I'm
This
getting
con
there.
this con will really do that to you.
I will say this: I'm usually broke by the end of day one, and I made it to the end of day two, and I still got some money left, so I'm not doing too bad. I've been saving for this one for a while though. So, all right. Anyway, get back into the haul. I'm collecting the Marvel graphic novels from the 80s, early 90s. Just the first series. They had a second series as well. I haven't really started getting into that, but this one I've been looking for a while. I never see it at cons, so I was happy to pick that up. It's Wolverine Bloody Choices. And then I had another one pop up that I hardly ever see in good shape. I usually find it trashed, but this one, pretty good shape. It's Swords of the Swashbucklers. I can't talk tonight. Kind of hard to see in this glare, but
Yeah.
very cool book. All right, I'm going to switch gears real quick and go into some action figures. We stopped at a booth, was looking at comics, and I happened to look over, and these figures caught my eye. I used to collect Legends, Marvel Legends back in the day. I sold most of my collection, but there's a few that I'm trying to reclaim. So there's this set, the Build-A-Figure Jubilee, and the prices on them absolutely exploded after I sold my set. So it's 5 of them in the set. It's Wolverine, Storm, Cyclops, Magneto, and Strife, and they build Jubilee. And I'm trying to build them back up. So right now I've got Wolverine, which I picked that up before the con. I got Storm today, which is awesome. And then, wow, that just fell all apart. And then I have Magneto. Yeah, Magneto now. I like the earlier Legends way more than I like the newer ones. I buy new ones here and there, but for the most part, if I'm going to buy any of the ones that I like, it's usually the older sets. I feel like the quality was better on these, to be honest with you.
I love it. My favorite of the Toy Biz.
Yeah, me too. I really like the Toy Biz. The articulation on Toy Biz kind of sucks, but I keep a lot of them in package, so it's not that huge of a deal. But then Daryl pointed out, I saw it, and he saw it. It was like, I think that's that New York Comic Con one. And I was like, I've never seen this one. So 2011 New York Comic Con version of the Joker from Batman Arkham Asylum. This is the sickened version. You can see his face. It's this way. Okay. I can't see what I'm doing. So
a little angle
there you go. I thought it was really awesome. I'd never seen this one. He had it and was just like, yeah, it's a great one. So I said, all right, cool. All right, getting into, oh my gosh, I got so much stuff. We're going to try to roll through this because I'm tired. This book made me very happy to see. So I've been chasing this book for quite a while. Never find it in really good shape.
If you find it in better shape than this, good luck.
If you find it in better shape than this, you better grade it and get a 9.8. This is Hansi, the girl who loved the swastika. Everybody knows the book, but just this book is in amazing shape. The color, I mean, there's one little small spine tick on it. Never find it in this good a shape. So I was very happy to get that. Our friend Jason Hamlin that does Cerebral Vortex is here. I usually buy a lot from him, but I didn't really have a chance to dig with him much today, but I did ask him about this particular book and he had it. Obscure stuff you don't see very often, he knows where to get it, or he usually has it. So Death Rattle, #1. Been digging on this book for a long time and been looking for it. I see them online, but they're usually super trashed. This one's got quite a few spine ticks, color breaking, but for the money and the deal he gave me, I was happy to have it in hand, so I went ahead and picked that up from him. We stopped at another book booth, and I didn't know anything about this book because I haven't been collecting this Wolverine run, but huge Wolverine guy, and I absolutely loved this cover, so I was like, okay, I'll pick it up. Got it fairly cheap. Super happy about that. This one made me super, super happy. Big Evil Ernie fan and Lady Death. So I have Evil Ernie's first appearance, #1, of course. and I've got a lot of the later issues, but never had a chance to get this one. I think I might have had it back in the day, but it was a really crappy copy, so I just got rid of it. But Evil Ernie #2 is the first appearance of Lady Death.
First on the cover, right?
First cover appearance, yes. First appearance is in issue 1. But,
Darby, what's going on, Chris?
Hey, Chris, how are you? But Pluto is extremely, in my opinion, underrated. I've always absolutely loved his work, and just his writing style is different than so many folks, and I just like the way he puts together a story. And having Stephen Hughes do this art too, they're a dream team. They really are. So absolutely love me some Evil Ernie.
Let me say this about Pluto also. If you see him at a show, absolutely phenomenal.
I'm sure he is.
I mean, he always wears almost like a garage overalls.
Yeah.
And just the coolest dude.
That's awesome.
Love talking to him. And it's sad when you go up to his booth, there's very few people there because his stuff looks amazing. So if you see him at a show somewhere, go support him. Awesome guy. And lots of his Kickstarters too. He's always has a lot of those.
Awesome.
Sorry for interrupting.
No, you always do. It's okay.
Yeah, well,
whatever.
I had greatness.
So thank you, Comic Book G-Spot. Yes, it is a very awesome book. I'm very excited about it.
Joker, what is going on, my friend?
Hey. Of course, y'all already saw this of Daryl put it up earlier, but this thing is just amazing. I wish we could do it justice, but you can tell it's not just a floral cover. It's actual metal. It's insane. So then we get into these. You saw Daryl's 3-pack earlier, so we'll save these few ones for last. But
one of these, it's a major top me on.
Dude, it's just crazy. So I ran across several different guys today that had these, and I picked up pretty much every one I saw. There was a few I didn't, just because I wasn't that interested in the books in it. But I got a comic 3-pack sealed of Police Academy books 1, 2, and 3, which is amazing.
It's just pretty cool.
Transformers 4, 5, and 6. So that goes along with Daryl's 1, 2, and 3, which I feel really stupid for not getting the 1, 2, and 3 now, but it's okay. I might be able to talk him out of it one of these days. Then this is a comic book 5-pack, still sealed. I was thinking that it would have all the G.I. Joe Transformers issues in there, but it doesn't. It's 5 different titles in it. So
and there was like cool. 2 or 3 issue 1s in there.
Yeah, it was. It's pretty amazing. Then this one was my highlight of my day until I found the one that I'm going to show next. But Masters of the Universe 1, 2, and 3, still sealed. Star Comics. Been chasing these single issues for quite a while now, and just to have them all in one shot. I'm not opening up any of these, by the way. I'm going to keep them just the way they are. I'm extremely excited about it.
I mean, that Master of the Universe, I love.
It's amazing. So this one, when I saw it, it's the same guy that Daryl got his Transformers from. I got the Hansi and this from him. So Star Wars number 1, 2, and 3 Whitman variants, still sealed in the package.
That's insane.
You just do not see these. If you do, the bags are usually ripped all to crap. This one's actually in very good shape for the age. So I'm just blown away. Like it was amazing finding that. So I'm very, very happy about it. As far as I think this is one of my first pickups, my only pickups yesterday besides art, but look at this Medusa cover. That is amazing.
That one may end up going home with me.
We can talk. You got that Transformers.
I get $50.
I mean, I'll give you some money on top of it.
Oh, you go sell it to me for $50 and give me some money.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
For the Transformers.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Okay, whatever.
Oh, no.
Anyway, Marvel Superheroes number 15. This yellow cover just freaking pops. Of course, I did not pay for what it says on here, but just absolutely astounding.
You know what? With your Star Wars.
Oh, yeah. So while I'm thinking about it, I got to kind of back up.
Yeah, don't roll over the remote control.
Oh, there's a remote control.
I was trying to get it. You was trying to roll over my toes.
Everybody probably remembers there was a live during the 80s that Burger King released these Star Wars movie posters. They're little small versions of them back in the day with the Burger King glasses and stuff. So Coca-Cola and Burger King had a promotion at one point where they did these Empire Strikes Back posters. Well, this is the original one that came out before the Burger King ones.
It's hard to see, but
it looks so good. It's hard to see, but if you look down here, Boris Vallejo did the art. And this one is actually signed by Boris right there. So the guy who sold it to me, he met him how many ever years ago and had this one signed, and it's been holding on to it ever since then. Decided he wanted to go ahead and sell it, and I was lucky enough to be able to make a deal with him for this. So I have a Star Wars poster collector. So this is amazing to me. I will more than likely get this professionally framed at some point. But
sick. Just sick.
I absolutely freaking love the Inferno storyline from X-Men. But if any of y'all remember trying to read that storyline back in the day, with all the tie-ins,
they can't hear the police. Okay,
they can't hear them.
Yeah, because Garby.
Yeah, the police are coming for us. Yeah, they are. We did some bad things. We might have, like set part of the hotel on fire. It's fine. It's no big deal.
You literally just said something totally that could be okay. No,
anyway, Inferno. I ended up picking up this today. It's the omnibus of X-Men's Inferno. It's every single crossover that was done for the storyline for every single book, and it's done in chronological order. So when I was picking these up back in the day, the way they released the books, you never knew what order to be able to read them in with the crossovers. And I am so excited to finally be able to sit down and read that storyline in order the way it's meant to be. So,
oh my gosh,
pretty awesome.
Literally just blocked though.
Is it another one?
Yeah.
Wow. That's ridiculous.
Yeah. They're like, there's so much awesome here.
What happens if you just click on it and tell them, hey, what are you doing?
How you doing?
All right. This is pretty much the last of mine, except for one big thing at the end. Good friend Andy at Bonafide Comics. He huge Batman fan, and so am I, but I did the stupid rookie thing about 2 or 3 years ago, and I had a Batman 181, first appearance of Poison Ivy, with the centerfold attached. I was taking it out of the bag one day to switch bag and boards, did not take the tape off like an idiot, and did 2 big tape pulls on the front cover and pulled big chunks of that red cover off. Makes me sick every time I look at it, thinking about it. And he's like, I just want the book, so you want to do a trade? I'm like, all right. I'll be happy to get rid of it. So he found these for me. It's hard to see what all is in it, but basically it's the comic boxes that used to sit up on top of the stands in the late 80s, early 90s. They put them up there on the right at the register. They're cardboard boxes you put together, and then you have headers that you can switch out with different characters. Well, he found some of them that were unused, never put together. So you've got like X-Men, Children of the Atom. You've got Marvel Comics 2 with like Wild Thing, Contest of Champions. They've got Bishop and a bunch of different ones. So anyway, I traded for part of it with that. He knows how much I'm into these 3-packs again. So I got Secret Wars. It's got 1, 2, and 3 in it. And then Thundercats 6, 7, and 8, which is very, very cool.
That is awesome.
Picking this up because I actually really love the character, not because of the hype that came out not that long ago, but unfortunately having to pay the hype prices, which sucks. That's why I'm glad I'm doing trading. Mm-hmm. First appearance of Madam Webb. That's ASM 210. Very cool book. Super high grade. And that's one of the things I like about Andy is that's how most of his books are when you get them. Yeah. This is a huge upgrade for me. I've been wanting a better copy than what I had, but Amazing Spider-Man 316 newsstand copy. Very, very, very close to being, I'd say, a 9.8. It would probably, as it sits right now, do a 9.4, 9.6, and it hasn't been pressed or anything yet. Yeah. So I might actually get that one graded. I don't grade a lot of books, but that's pretty awesome. And then I ended up picking up these two from him. The first appearance of Throg. I dig this character so much, even though I know it was kind of like a flash in the pan type thing and didn't last long in the comics, but I'm a big Beta Ray Bill fan, and this was kind of around the same time periods. I thought it was pretty neat. Love these books. Big upgrades to what I have. Now, this one was not expecting to get or even see it, but
if he hadn't gotten it, I would have.
Yeah, most definitely. So huge Wolverine fan, as you can tell. So first appearance of Weapon X. This is a Marvel Comics Presents 9.8 is a number 72. I already have this one raw, but to have a 9.8 in that book is very, 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 very happy for me.
Mm-hmm.
All right, y'all ready for the hotness?
This one right here.
You ready for the hotness?
I remember when he showed us this, I was like, get out of here.
All right, so there, I have a friend that I've met throughout the years at different cons. He does a lot of the stuff near like Richmond Comic Con. Does a lot of stuff in that area. He's from like I want to say Mechanicsville area, something like that. Mike Neska. He runs Collector's Attic, Virginia. It's go check his booth out when you have a chance. Super great guy. He's always worked me such good deals. But I went by just to say hi, shake his hand, see what he had at his booth. And as soon as I walked up to the booth, this caught my eye. I said, Mike, what is the deal with that? And I pointed up to him. He said, oh, that's Sketch. He said, well, let me tell you about this. So I have a good friend of mine passed, and I'm trying to help his wife with funeral expenses and stuff like that. So we're selling off part of his collection. And this was one of the things that was in the collection. He actually had this done for him back at the day of the show. It is on a backing board, which I think is absolutely amazing because back in the day, that's how artists did it. They didn't have fancy paper laying around, whatever. They just, whatever they could find is what they would draw on. So I ended up getting a original Jim Lee Hulk sketch signed by the man himself up there with the caption, Hulk eat too many beans, because it looks like he's got gas behind him, which I think is absolutely amazing. But as soon as I saw the face, I knew it was Jim Lee. And this is like a huge deal for me because I have always wanted something original done by Jim Lee. And to be able to get it as cheap as I did, as affordable, he wasn't trying to break the bank with this one. I don't want to say how much I paid for it, but he was basically just trying to help her out as best he could, and she did not want people. If it was going to somebody who was going to keep it forever, not try to flip it, make any money off of it, she gave him the okay for selling it for what he had on it. He actually gave me less than we had on the back of the book. So he knows it's got a good home. It's never going anywhere until I go somewhere. So thank you again, Mike. I really appreciate it, brother. I'm going to see you again soon, and we'll come back and see you again tomorrow when this con is over, and hopefully I get to see you at many more cons from here on out. But I think that's finally it.
That's it. That's it.
As y'all can tell, I spent a lot of freaking money. But this is the thing. You only live once. I said when I got here, if I found things that I don't see every day, I wasn't going to mind spending the money if I could, afford to do so. I've been saving up for this con for a while. So I'm very happy. I'm glad. Previous cons, I would have blown this much money, if not more, on stuff that I wasn't happy with. I would have got stuff just to get stuff. And I ditched that attitude about a year ago, and I'm glad that I did, because now collecting for me is the most fun I've ever had in my entire life. And it's very, very freeing. Why do you keep throwing the remote on the floor? That damn remote.
It truly hates you, man.
I don't think it's me. You knocked it off the bed.
It keeps attacking you.
So that is my haul. That is Daryl's haul. Guys, appreciate y'all hanging out with us. We're probably not going to be back on tomorrow because it's a short day for us. We're having to head back a little earlier so Daryl can take care of some family stuff. And really, we're just exhausted. It's been a long 2 days, but it's been well worth it. I don't want it to be over yet. Like, if we could do this another 2 or 3 more days, I'd be even more exhausted, but happy, because it's been wonderful just meeting the people we've met, being able to talk to people, have the conversations we want to have. And
one person I do want to mention, I don't know his name,
okay,
but the first day when we got in line,
yes,
there was a guy dressed up as
Peacemaker.
Yep. And we just sat there and chatted with him in line. Today he was dressed up as Batman.
Yeah.
And
he gave me his card. I just got to find it. I'm not sure where I put it at. I'm pretty sure I've got it somewhere hanging around here.
Well,
but
see,
yeah,
if he
awesome.
finds it. But this guy, we had a great time chatting with him. If you're watching, man, dude, you are awesome. And you see him going around taking tons of pictures. But when he was dressed up as Peacemaker, he had an eagle with him. He called him Eagly, and he had wires in him, so it would like wrap its wings around him like he was hugging.
It was really good.
I was like, that was so cool. Driving back tomorrow. Yeah, we're going back tomorrow around probably about 2 to 3 o'clock.
Between 2 and 3. We'll probably leave by like 2:30 at the latest.
So
we have to check out in the morning, of course, from the hotel. We'll get everything in the car, and that way we'll just, once we're done what we want to do with the con, we just hop in the car and go. We'll be good to go.
Hey, Garby, thanks so much. Definitely appreciate that.
We love you, man.
Yeah, so
can't wait to see you again soon.
Yeah, Garby. Hopefully, you can get out to the disc golf course and record another video. So that'd be awesome.
You always have us down to the house for some fire pit action too, man.
Yeah. Oh, and he's going to be building a disc golf course in his back. So
is he really?
Yeah, you can come over and play some of that.
That's awesome.
So, you got anything else, man?
I think I'm good. I just want to appreciate everybody for hanging out with us and
definitely,
and just reveling in our fun. I mean, this kind of stuff makes me so overjoyed and so happy, and I hope it does to you guys too. I think that's why all of us do it.
Mm-hmm.
It's just it puts us in a place where everything we see and we look at that we have, it makes us smile.
Let's see. Big Lion Cat, G-Man, Garby, some random bot. Yeah. Let's see who else on here. I know some more people up here that was early. My good friend Joker. Good to see you in here. Let's see.
Excuse me.
Fish Tropic. Good dude. Been a good friend to the channel just about since day one.
Always like a really good dude.
Always great to have here. And I know there was someone else. They said they had just recently joined. It was
up right at the beginning of the podcast.
Let's see. Go up, go up, go up, go up, go up, go up, go up.
Gillett. Wow, we've really been on here for almost an hour.
Almost an hour, yeah.
Wow.
I mean, you had like 8,000 books.
Well, not quite that many.
Groovy Movie, and there was one more. Where'd it go?
I told you it's near the top.
Shallow's Eve. Thank everybody for joining us, hanging out with us. Remember, hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed, I think everybody in here is already subscribed. But if you haven't, smash that button. Hit the bell for notifications. Definitely lots more stuff coming. Hopefully, next month is
July. The end of July is the Salem show.
Salem Vintage Comic. Is Vintage Comic and Toy Show? Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Yeah. Always got great stuff there in Salem, Virginia. So if you're in Salem, Virginia, look that up. Great show. Mm-hmm. And we'll find more stuff to get into. I know Garby, he's going to have another show probably toward the end of the year, I believe.
Yeah, I'm not sure if we're doing it like December again or if you're going back to your October date or not, Garby, but just let us know.
October 22nd, Roanoke Valley Comic Con.
Nice.
Definitely, if you get a chance, check that out.
Always a great show.
Always great. Big Lion Cat's going to Terrific Con. I think, gosh, I can't remember where he said that was. He told me.
Big Lion.
It's up north. It's up north. I do remember that much. So that's all we got. Thank you guys one more time. And we are out.
Peace and love.